Hey guys, Frank Curzio here, another live video. Feel free to email me, frankcurzioresearch.com. Also, follow our YouTube page at Curzio Research YouTube, which is absolutely for free, guys. So I'm posting a lot of videos there, especially these live videos and other videos I'm doing, media appearances, and things like that. But big story late in the day was Bill Ackman, who went on Fast Money around 1 o'clock, right? The president was speaking early and just an emotional mess, right? How crazy it was. There's someone that manages billions of dollars. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's a brilliant guy. But it went from around 1 o'clock when he was talking, the market was really coming down. Uh, he was saying he quarantined himself for 30 days. The U.S. is going to cease to exist unless we do something. I mean, he was calling for basically, the president shut down everything for 30 days. That should kind of sound familiar to you. Something we were saying last week. He said that private equity firms are going to go bankrupt. He said that travel companies are going to go bankrupt. The airline industry is going to go bankrupt. He's telling when he pulled cash from ATMs. Cash from ATMs, really? So again, this is at 1 p.m. And then at 4 p.m., if you follow him, he doesn't tweet a lot, but he's been tweeting a little bit the past few days. He says, listen, my comments, this is what I really meant. I meant that America is going to be okay. He actually called Blackstone to apologize to them. And he's saying that he's a buyer in this market. He's buying Blackstone. I think he told them he's buying the stock or whatever he said. And then, we have bargains of a lifetime. Now, I'm not picking on the guy here, but the lesson here that you need to understand is this is a guy that's a professional who's one of the best investors who's crazy right now, right? Very, very emotional, complete panic mode. Listening to that guy today probably made you automatically sell out of everything that you own. It was crazy. He kept going and going and going, and it let him go on for like a half an hour. Completely emotional mess. Now, you're a mom and pop investor, right? That's what I'm doing these videos for. I don't give a shit about the billionaires and things like that. They're going to be fine after this. But when it comes to you, if you could see some of the greatest investors, you're looking at Buffett that bought Delta at 45, 50% lower now. I mean, this is like 2 weeks ago. Icon bought Oxy, Occidental Petroleum. He added to his position probably about a month ago, and then increase it from 2% to 10%. That stock's probably down 60% over that time frame. I'm not picking on these guys. My point is, these are the greatest investors in the world, and they're getting it wrong right now. So you have to stay on the sidelines. Continue to stay on the sidelines. There's too much uncertainty. We're looking at a market where they have to close the stock market because if they don't, the president is going to be faced with something every single day. It's going to be the airlines, it's going to be travel agencies. It's going to, I mean, you have to see the mortgage banks starting to collapse. One by one, he's going to have to come out with a different stimulus every single day. You avoid all of that if you close the markets. It makes it a lot easier. And you're not going to have guys like Bill Ackman and billionaires going crazy and emotional and scaring the hell out of everybody. But just to show you, listen, the best investors make a mistake. Why? Because a lot of these analysts are looking at past data to come up with how they're going to use that discounted cash flow models to predict the future. And this has never happened before. You can't compare this to anything historically. We've never been shut down like this. The world is shut down. It's never been anything like this. But there's a lot of companies that are going to breach debt covenants. It's going to get really crazy. And the president's probably going to be on 2 times a day. And what's going to happen to the market's going to continue to fall because there's no economic activity, which is fine. But if you're going to tell us to stay home and you're going to shut down the economy for a month and a half, 2 months, you have to shut down the stock market. It just doesn't make sense. There's just too much bad news going to come out, and then you're going to have more billionaire guys and hedge funds like Ackman going on TV and scaring the hell out of everybody, which is pretty crazy today. I mean, it was pretty crazy. I'm a big fan. I think he's brilliant again. I'm not picking on them. I'm not saying I'm right, they're wrong, whatever. But it just goes to show you when you see a guy like that who's, I don't know if I want that guy managing my money after today, but that emotional, that crazy, uh, that panicky. Now we know what kind of market we're in. Something that we haven't seen before. So just be careful. Stay on the sidelines. Don't try to be a hero. I tried picking away a little here, a little there, and I'm losing 20% here, 20% there. Again, on very small positions. Everything's going down. There's no pockets. There's no stocks that are immune. There's nothing that's immune. I mean, you can't buy gold here. I mean, you can buy Walmart. We have in our portfolio one of our recommendations. I think it hit a new all-time high, something today. You could inverse ETFs, but guys, just be careful out there, seriously, and try to shut the TV off because if we continue to see guys like that, Ackman just going crazy, it is going to scare the crap out of everybody, and everybody is definitely going to sell. I'll report back to you guys soon. Again, be sure to check out my Curzio Research YouTube page, which is absolutely for free. We're just starting to get a lot of traction. All my videos and everything going on there. I'll report back to you guys soon. Take care.